Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I am so thrilled to be here today with this panel of amazing, talented, beautiful, accomplished women. And I will be introducing all of them to you, but I would be remiss if I didn't very first talk about the genius, visionary person behind what we are doing today. And that is Amina Lila with Women Around the World, Stellar Women Around the World. And this series is called Hearts Talk. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We've, like I said, we've assembled some amazing women, and we're going to hear from every single one of them. But Amina, I want to first of all thank you for being so visionary, for holding this high picture of what we can accomplish if we all come together. You did that. You made the picture in your mind so vivid and so clear that the rest of us saw it. And then we can line up behind that vision. So thank you for that, because it was not easy. I am sure there were people who told you, why are you doing this? It's just a waste of, it'll never happen. Why do you even, right? You heard those things? Yes. And in spite of it, you persisted. In spite of it, you kept moving forward. And the realization of that sits right here today with all of these amazing women. So all of us say thank you for bringing us together. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, what I would love to do, and tell me if this works for all of you, I would love to briefly introduce each one of you, just a short little paragraph about who you are so that everyone can know, whoa, I am in the presence of amazing women. And then we'll come back to each one of you. And I would like for you to address the question, this new reality that we are in, what's it all about? How are you managing it? How are you getting through it? What challenges have you faced, and what have you done to be able to keep moving forward? And I would be very happy to hear from each and every one of you. I will tell you this, and I want to kind of start with my little bit of my story about where I came from, but I am a international motivational speaker, and I travel all over the world, and I get to speak to phenomenal groups of people, and mostly groups of women. And here's what I've discovered about women. We are so quick to help each other. We don't have that competition gene. Are we competitive? Absolutely. Do we want to succeed and continually improve? Absolutely. But when it comes time to getting on the playing field with all of our compatriots, fellow women, we link arms. We link arms and we say, how can I help you? How can I support you? What do you need from me? And because we all do that, we all rise together. So I just want to encourage you all to just speak from your heart, and Britta, you will help us with that. And just tell us what's happening for you. And so I'm going to now just do a quick introduction, and forgive me, I have to read this because you're all so accomplished. I could never memorize all of your amazing accomplishments. First of all, and this won't be in the order, but yeah, this will be the order we speak. Britta, is it Simon? Britta Simon? Yes. She's originally from Germany, and now she's living in Cyprus. She is a high performance coach. She's been certified by the Heart Math Institute, which is world famous and does amazing work. If you haven't checked into that, you're going to want to after you hear her. And she's passionate about leveraging the intelligent power of the human heart for securing health, well-being, and personal growth. Now, that right there, I want to spend 2 days with her alone, just me and her. I want to hear everything she has to say. And I'm not sure where Belsam is, but let me just give you a brief little preview of what you're looking forward to with her. She is a former Kuwait Olympian, international fencing champion who works in the field of empowering the community through sport and the use of education, and sport as a tool for social change and gender equality. She's an innovator. She works tirelessly for community change and social inclusion. Like I said, I met her, and she is one of the most amazing women I've ever met in my life. Arshi, would you please, there you are, hi. Arshi, would you please pronounce your entire name for me so I get it right?
Arshi Ayub Muhammad Zaveri.
Arshi, may I just call you Arshi?
Perfectly okay.
Okay. She has more than 12 years experience 12 years of professional experience with royal families of Abu Dhabi and Dubai in active partnerships that necessitate substructuring of strategic initiations, economic and political management, business and financial aid, along with overall assistance for the MENA and Asian Pacific. That right there tells me she's the smartest one in the group. I don't know. I'm just like going to sit at her feet and learn from her on this whole experience. The experience is varied within special initiatives, several initiatives within real estate, infrastructure, oil and gas, energy. The list goes on and on. So I have a feeling she is really going to be able to help us in the business world take a look at things from a different perspective. Lara, where are you, please? Oh, there's Lara. Hi. She's an international speaker, mentor, and business consultant, and has spoken on the same stage with some of the world's greatest names, including Randy Zuckerberg, the former director and spokesperson for Facebook, George Ross, the Apprentice TV show judge, Hollywood A-lister John Travolta. I want every inside story on that one. American fashion designer Calvin Klein, American rapper, actor, television host Vanilla Ice, Hugh Hilton, the founding partner of A&M Capital Real Estate, and many others. In other words, she knows people. Tita, where are you? There you are. Hi, Tita. Creator and founder of the Happy Ambassador brand, which is, I love that, the Happy Ambassador brand, which is revolutionizing the way kids learn about cultural awareness and overall well-being. Born from mother's bedtime stories for phenomenal global concept. And I think that sounds amazing. Did I cover everyone? I didn't miss anyone, did I? Oh, well, you know why? That's because you were listed first. And then Amina said, no, don't put her first. So let me go back to the very first. Yes.
Hi, everyone.
There you are. I just introduced you.
Hi, Linda. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
I was running the whole day. I had a very important meeting and I just jumped from the table and said, I can't stay anymore. I have a very important webinar.
Well, I'm glad you did. We're right in the middle of introducing everyone and I just introduced you. So everyone knows who you are. It's as if you've been here the whole time.
You look fabulous. I like your haircut. You look amazing.
Thank you. I can't wait for you to meet all these amazing women. Let's go back to Dr. Kuiljeit Opal. Opal? Yes, and we'll just call it Dr. Kuiljeit. She has been awarded with the esteemed Inspirational Polymath Award. As an image scientist, a CEO, an entrepreneur, an aviator, creative director, and author, and an educationist, among many other hats that she wears. And it all boils down to this. Wow, what a powerful room full of women. And the topic is perfect because I suspect, and I'm gonna bet on this, that it is this whole new world we're living in, this new reality, has not been particularly easy for anyone in this group. And I say that from my most open, vulnerable self. And I'll give you my little bit of my story. I was speaking. I was getting on planes and flying away and speaking all over the world for the last 23 years. And on March 6th, I got off a plane from having spoken somewhere, and that was the last time I ever got on a plane. Every single event that I had scheduled for the rest of the year, either canceled, moved to next year, put on hold, moved to virtual. So it was this upheaval. And I felt like a deer in the headlights. And I thought, oh, well, I'll just do what I do on camera. And that's not the way it works. You don't just do what you do on camera. You have to learn so much about technology and making things interesting and different and marketing. And you all know that. And I will tell you quite honestly that for the first couple of weeks, I literally was frozen. I just kept thinking, it's going to go away. If I just pray and hope and dream and go back to bed, it'll all go away. Also, if I eat a bowl of ice cream every single night, I'll feel better. And I did feel better. I gained about 15 pounds, but I felt better. But it was very scary for me. And I think that here's what ultimately, obviously, I have come out of that, and I buckled down and I said, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to learn? How do I need to stand out in my field doing what I do the best that I possibly can? How do I do that? And so I started learning, and I have been learning technology and cameras, and I have this huge studio now, and it's all been very, very, it's a steep learning curve. And like I said, I'm not through yet. I'll keep learning, I'll keep growing, but I believe that we learn as much from each other's fears and insecurities as we do from our successes, because we relate to other people's fears. We don't relate to their perfection. We don't relate to the fact that, oh, they've arrived and life is good, and yes, come over here, I'll tell you how to do it. We don't relate to that. We relate to someone who says, I fell, I stumbled, I couldn't figure it out, but then I did, and I'm keeping moving forward. That's who we relate to. So I welcome each and every one of you to open your heart, share everything that's happened for you. We really want to know, what have you discovered? What have you learned? What do you think would benefit everyone here? So with that said, may I jump in, and we will start with